My name is Jodie Papike. Welcome to Cross Search. Every day I talk to financial advisors about what form of independence suits them best. And I would say very frequently, I hear from advisors that they want to explore setting up their own RIA, which is understandable. I think mostly the motivation comes from two factors. One is the compensation side of things. It sure does sound nice to take home 100% of your compensation. And the other is the motivation to get away from FINRA. So let's start with that one first. When I'm talking to advisors, I always start with their product mix and really understanding where does their revenue come from. And what we do is we look at what point it really makes sense to potentially set up your own firm. But the reality is, if you still need a broker-dealer at the end of the day, you're not getting rid of FINRA. Even if you were to set up your own RIA, that RIA is really still tied to the broker-dealer in the sense that they have to supervise that business. And that's something that a lot of advisors really don't understand. The second thing is the compensation. And a lot of advisors looking at 100% payout, but really not understanding the true expense of the compliance side of their business and the technology. The technology stack that an advisor would need to maintain is very, very expensive and complicated, to say the least. There are so many different providers out there, and staying on top of all of that is a heavy lift in a lot of situations. And then on the compliance side, many people don't realize that you either have to hire an outside consultant or be the chief compliance officer for your RIA. And I've been recently working with a team that are under an RIA that they've had for a very long time. And their motivation is really trying to get rid of the RIA. They look at the compliance burden, the compliance risk, and the costs associated with it. And they're more motivated to give up that responsibility and the fear of not knowing what they don't know for a potential audit that may come their way at some point. So really, this conversation can go both directions. I think it's really important to educate yourself and understand the pros and cons of an RIA versus broker-dealer relationship. And that's something that we help advisors do every day. So if you ever have any questions or would love to talk about your specific situation, we would love to talk to you.